Hello, I'm Jostra, and welcome to Witcher 3. As you know, this game is replacing... It's replacing... Morrowind.
I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast.
I'm kinda
Emperor
excited to play
Emir
this. I haven't
has
played it in a long
marched his
time.
legions into our lands,
If I remember correctly,
laid
I sucked at
siege
it.
to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy
Sorry if I'm
forces
quiet, I'm just listening to
slip
the
into our
cutscene.
domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic.
Huh.
Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them?
I mean, the Witchers did.
This burden on others, on so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery. Their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity.
I mean, evil
long
is evil according
extinguished
to
within
Geralt.
them.
Geralt? Yeah.
Yes. Their numbers have dwindled through the years.
Because of Fire Emblem,
But a few
I
still
get
roam
confused
our
between
lands,
Geralt and Geralt.
offering their bloody work for coin. To this day, they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins. And let us not forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt rides the sky with every full moon. The Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
New game. Let's see. Yeah, fresh start. So this is difficulties. This is easy, normal, hard, and extra hard. I'll try to do normal. I don't know if I could change this later, but yeah, there are tutorials. I don't know anything about Witcher 2, so yes. More cutscenes. This game sometimes feels like a movie, but not as much as any of the modern games. Poor horse. I think that's Yennefer. I don't remember much. Also, yeah, people will probably get mad at me for playing the inferior version of The Witcher by playing it on the Switch, but if I could get a game on the Switch, I'll do it. I'm guessing we find that. Well, I mean, for a Switch game, it's still pretty decent. Like I said, it's not as superior as PC or the other consoles, but what can I do? I'm not the type of person to buy a game twice. Do I need to get the sensor out already? Nah. I don't need to. I don't think I need to get the sensor out just yet.
You know I don't find that amusing.
I might need to get the sensor out.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already.
I'm just gonna play this around.
You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
I mean, it's all they are both naked, but it's still censored by the game itself.
Later then.
See you later.
I don't need to censor a kiss. Oh. I should have kept the sensor on. I guess it's fine. It's like, I guess everyone has a butt. Whoops. That's the wrong one. Wrong one again. This one. Okay, now I can play. Welcome to Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary, where you'll also find detailed information about world lore and gameplay mechanics. To disable tutorial messages, go to the options menu. Knowing how dumb I am. That's my magic. The minimap in the upper right-hand corner of your display shows your current location and the surrounding area. Underneath the minimap, you'll find the objectives for your active quest.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Why does this feel so weird to control? To unlock doors, walk up to them and press A. Can't do that now. Here's my stamina bar. Okay, I'll head up. I guess I get to interact with this with my signs. I can just mess around with the candles. When I did play this in the past, I played it on handheld mode, but now I'm playing it on a computer, so the screen is a little bigger than before. Unlock. Press. Yeah, Witcher vision is still kinda trippy.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
If I remember correctly, this was a flashback.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Now she's
Making her
gone.
slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
We've spoiled her.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true, but you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
It's gonna happen again. Better not.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
Oh. Oh. Controls are so. Why is it so why is it so fidgety?
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Siri, cut it out.
I'll get used to controls over time.
Run into trouble. Should I turn back and help you?
You're in my way.
Geralt? What is it?
I win.
Your legs are longer. I'll show you yet. Just need to grow a bit. Oh no. Vesemir's got that look.
What did you expect?
I know they're working on Witcher 4, but for now.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
Cause said you did the exercise.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword.
I'm gonna suck at this.
What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Begin combat tutorial.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Oh yeah, if I remember correctly, there's weapon durability in this game, so I need to keep an eye on that.
Draw your sword, Geralt.
Witchers must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, ethereal wraths, or bone-crashing giants. To match the strength and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies, Witchers need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tool of their trade are their swords. One steel for fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Witchers have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. These signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly, with simple one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witchers are also adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs, all of which give them keen advantage when fighting stronger or faster foes. Pretty sure the last time I played I didn't pay attention to the alchemy. Press this. Press R to select target.
Any last words?
Quick cut. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking.
Position, Siri. Footwork. Remember.
Press using L and press B. Press L and A. Oh, that's a sign.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
Press set before. It said press, right?
Come on! At them!
Press. There we go. Maybe I shouldn't tap it. Whoops. I parried it instead.
Now, young lady, to bring the day to a close, we'll
Press.
go over a few witches' signs. Let's
So-
start with Quinn.
Quinn. To cast sign, press set R.
Siri, Quinn is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
The Quinn sign protects you against damage and certain critical effects.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Igni.
See? If not for the Quinn sign, I'd be aflame by now.
The Igni deals fire damage.
Hard, Geralt. Come on.
Hard. Okay.
See that, Siri? Hard will knock it. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Axie can really muddle your mind. Erda now. Show her, Geralt.
Wait.
Tomfoolery.
close and press. Why is it not? Oh, I was pressing the wrong button.
Stop showing off, Joe. See this, Siri? Couldn't move if I wanted. Pathetic. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Siri. Gwen will dampen the blow.
Wait. R. Free training. Combat is now over.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
We weren't paying attention.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet?
I think it's
Siri?
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
Vesemir.
the Wild Hunt.
I've long awaited this, and then White Wolf.
No!
Oh, it's May as well.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Tell him.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
I mean, that's how dreams tend to be. You're weak in the dream world.
It was just a dream.
Ciri in my dreams means she's in danger.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Time to go.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Ah, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
That's private.
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's
We'll keep it that way.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road.
The sun
Could be muddled there.
hurts.
Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Monsters. Life on the continent and in the Skillage Isles is nasty, brutish and short. War lays waste to the land, and those in spares live in fear of countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not in combat.
Of course, when armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before
But-
any more show up.
I already forgot how to counter. You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking, or by meditating for at least 1 hour. Note, while playing on Blood and Broken Bones and Death March difficulty levels... Oh, those are the harder ones. Meditation doesn't... Okay, food and drink can be placed in your consumables slot for quick use during combat. Press these buttons to consume them and generate vitality. You have some food equipped in your consumables slot. Press this. Okay. See what these guys have. Walk up to your horse and mount.
Ever tell you about
Roach.
this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Witchers should spend most of their time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can always count on his horse Roach to help him in his travels. To have Roach come with you, double press L.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Press A to canter.
War's not exactly going our way.
We have a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
Just gonna. Oh, I overshot. Sometime later. Ah, the sun.
We going?
How much?
Help me! Help!
Hello, Spiraled. There goes a dead horse.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your
Nice
horse
hair.
died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
I'll be a good person, even though a Witcher is supposed to get paid.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yeah, a woman.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around.
Damn
Gets
it,
its
Jaws.
share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something
I'll
there.
be neutral. When I get a
Besides,
chance to get
the
paid, I'll
innkeep's
take
my
it.
cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Let's go. I'm still having a hard time with the controls. That's why you see me doing like sporadic movements. Horses. When on a road, hold A without steering to automatically follow its path. Oh, over there.
Move it. So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. in the forest to the mountain shore, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on accosting others. Local residents often hello. Often erect notice boards near settlements, such as villages and cities. These are marked with that symbol on your map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witchers, and local happenings. Continue. I'm still gonna take a while to get used to the controls because I think my camera is bind to my movement.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
There's a horse in here.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
What confuses me about the Witcher universe is that the Witchers are the...
Like a jumpy around here.
I'll continue after this.
Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Dialogue shops. Options marked with the money bag will open the shop panel. What, as I was saying, what kind of, I don't know if it's interesting or weird, but in the world of Witcher, whether it's the TV show, the books, or the games, Witchers are always looked down upon when they're the only ones who could fight monsters. This is like, what if, I mean, technically speaking, the same thing kind of happens to Spider-Man. Like, people think he's a menace, but he saves people. But, yeah. I mean, some Witchers could at least be loved. Show me what you got.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
I don't... The last time I played Witcher, I ignored Gwyneth because I didn't... This is gonna sound controversial, but I don't find it interesting or addictive. Yes. Oh, they sell cards here. It's fine. There a contract for the Griffin?
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes.
Took a lot of
dresses
time
in
to
black
learn
and
as
white,
well. Not
Writing in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this.
no.
Plenty of
Spiral.
travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Okay. The thing is, I came here to play The Witcher, not some card game. Like, yeah, Assassin's Creed tried to copy the Witcher formula, and even when they started introducing the mini games in Assassin's Creed, I ignored it. I don't even gamble that much in Fallout. Like, if it's an open world game, I tend to ignore mini games. Danganronpa is a different situation because it's not really an open world game, so I have to kill time somehow. But in open world games, I just tend to ignore mini games. Thanks for everything.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please, I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Options marked with the axis sign will make use of the axis sign. This sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation, invest in delusion ability in the character panel.
Raven, woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno.
Lots of tracks leading off the
Jedi
main
mind
road.
tricks.
Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
My theory, I'm not sure, I haven't read the books and I've only played Witcher 3. My theory is that, I mean, the first season, the first season of Witcher in the Netflix series did adapt most of the book. But my guess, people just don't like Witchers because they don't do things out of the kindness of their hearts.
What a waste of time! The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Oh, Gwent.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia.
I don't mind if I
Witcher
lose.
With tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not! Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman of War? What do you mean?
Horsewoman of War? What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Why are you here?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Go back to your rocks while you still can. Let him
Interesting.
let
I
him
need somebody
follow
to
his
describe
passion.
war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
When I first played this game a few years back, actually I got this game on release for the Switch, so I don't know how long ago that was. I actually like series mechanic. The reason why I picked up the game is because it was interesting, and I heard a lot of my friends say, this is an interesting game, you should play it, so I'm like, okay, I'll get it when it releases on something I own. I have a PS4, but I have a Switch too, so I was like, I'll get on the Switch. And because I got it on release, I actually got the collector's edition. It was cheap too, so I didn't really spend too much money on it. Farewell.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
But I'll play one game of Gwent, but this is... I'm not gonna claim that this will be the last time, the first and last time I'll play this mini game, because I'll probably end up playing it by accident, but still. You horned up, alright?
Why not?
Splendid! Here's how it's done.
Thor, do you wanna... Yes. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals, and their cards are their forces. You go first. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use these wisely. Oops. I mean, I like open world games, whether if it's sci-fi or fantasy. So I was interested, and I heard so much things about this game, so I was like, might as well get it. So the sword is the close combat, bow is range combat, and that's not... I think that is a catapult or some siege combat. Some unit cards have special abilities. This siege expert's ability is called Morale Boost, which grants 1+ strength to all units in the same row. Okay, weather cards are a type of special card. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. So rain affects siege, snow affects close, and wind affects range. At the start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw. But let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. Here's the battlefield. This is your side. This is your opponent's side. During each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability. which can be used only once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing Y. Press A to select a card from your hand. Press A again to place it on the battlefield. Start off with the number on the left by your icon shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when a card is played. At the end of a round, the player with the highest total strength wins. During your turn, you can pass by holding X. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round. Your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you are confident you can win with the units you already have in play, or to let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. A round ends once both players have passed. The players then compare the total strength of their units to declare the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded, and both players' total strength is reset to 0. This is gonna affect me, but I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just letting instincts play. What's my leader ability? Oh. Life gems. The player who loses a round also loses a life gem. The game is over once a player has... No, I'm playing a mini game. What? What does my leader card do? Okay.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple
Like I said, I'm not gonna play the card game.
When it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Because I barely play mini games when it comes to open world games. This is why I didn't gamble in Fallout New Vegas when... Did that cat just... pop out of existence? That's why in Fallout New Vegas... I'm not sure if I disappointed anyone for not gambling. But
looking for a woman.
What's the point of playing an open world
Like
game
everyone.
if you're just gonna
Not
play
like
mini
everyone.
games?
And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Fine, I'll have a drink.
Fine, I'll have a drink.
It's a free drink.
Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
How do you
know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads,
Oh,
of course.
Dandelion.
The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Know who I am?
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
Who might you be?
What do you do? Who are you?
I have explosives.
Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
Should I be lovey-dovey? I know, I'm gonna play good guy Geralt.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Meow. I'm yet.
Done drinking?
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off. Don't want your kind here.
What do you mean slow? It's...
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
Well, I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Let's end this.
Your turn. Oops.
Nice meeting you.
Game saves. Oh. Your game state will automatically save when you reach certain milestones in the story. Still, you should save your progress early and often on your own. The world is full of predators, bloodthirsty beasts, bandits, and countless other dangers. I didn't kill them, I just fist fought them.
Find cover!
It's Durban now. D-E-R-B-A-N. Not Doidewan. What do you mean?
Roach. Where is she?
Kings do the fighting.
Oops. I didn't mean to activate that. Okay, now I can summon. There you are.
Go, go.
I'm gonna die here, because that's a level 4. Ah. Okay, Roach. If you have multiple items in your pockets, you can switch between them using R. Use R to change the bolts used with your crossbow. I don't have crossbow yet. I'm still level 1. How did I? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm on normal difficulty. makes it.
Go, go.
Still try to be a violent savior. Like, I'll be kind, but when it has...
Military camp. No locals allowed without the express consent of the garrison commander.
When it comes to...
I look like a local to you?
You look like trouble.
Dead wrong. I make trouble go away. I'm a witcher.
A witcher?
I forgot. I don't know.
Captain Peter Sagwin Levy is in the tower. Turn right, past the gate.
Guessing your captain's got work for me.
This is the army, Nordling. There is no guessing. To the tower. Go.
Craftsman. Craftsmen can craft a variety of items for you, for a small fee, of course. Blacksmiths forge weapons, armorers make armor. If you find a crafting diagram, take it to a craftsman of the right type and skill level to have them craft the item for you.
Password.
Dunno any.
So, out for a little walk, eh? Counting the Emperor's swords to lull you to sleep? Well, in the army, we've a place for nosy ramblers. The scaffold.
And thick-skulled quartermasters. They got a place.
You're clearly skilled at banter. And haggling? You got a knack for that as well?
Show me what you're peddling.
I think I'm still, yeah, I think I'm still too low level to get stuff. Creating items. On the left side of the screen is a list of crafting diagrams in your possession. Use L to... Oh, okay. On the right side of the screen is a detailed description of the currently selected item. The center of the screen shows the components needed to craft this item. Create this item. Craftsmen need to eat too. To have them craft an item, you must pay them for their services. If you have enough coin, press A to craft the item. You need to find a craftsman with the right specialty, armor, blacksmith, etc. for the for the type of item you wish to craft, and with enough skill to craft an item of its quality. Some items could be dismantled in order to obtain new crafting components. To dismantle an item, go to a craftsman and use the dismantle panel. If a craftsman has a component you're missing, you could buy it immediately. Select the item and press X. If you want to see a list of components or ingredients required for a given formula or diagram, when you enter the shop panel, select it and perform the pin action. If you select a crafting diagram or alchemy formula and pin it, a list of components or ingredients needed to create that item will appear in the shop panel. This makes it easier to keep track of what you still need to acquire. See ya.
So long.
How much grain will your village give?
Whatever you say, Your Excellency.
Look at my hands. Look. See the calluses? These are not the hands of an excellency, but of a farmer. So we speak peasant to peasant. How much can you give?
40 bushels. There'd be more, sir, but our lads, the Temerians, that is, took from us earlier and...
You will give 30, and that will do. Let us settle on it, and I wish to see the transport soon.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly.
I summoned only the Elderman and the smith, Willis. But it is said he is a dwarf. You are too tall to be him.
Can't argue with your logic.
Very perceptive of you. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Vatgern. This explains why I did not hear your footsteps. What do you seek here?
Yennefer of Vengerberg. Where was she headed?
That is a military secret.
Haven't thrown me out yet. Haven't called the guards. So go ahead. What's your price?
There is a griffin in the area. Slay it. And then I shall see what I can do.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. Some questions before I start. Know where the griffin has its lair?
It kept to the Vulpine Woods at first. I sent a patrol there, 5 young men. A hunter found them 2 days on. They only recognized them because they wore our plate. Since then, the griffin has grown bold. Attacks in villages, fields, on the main road.
Meaning it's abandoned its lair. Gonna have to set a trap.
I judge from your tone this will not be easy. What do you require?
Could you...
I'll need bait. A specific herb. Buckthorn. Scent should lure the griffin from 10 miles off.
Buckthorn? I do not know this. But I am not yet fluent in the common tongue.
Probably mastered the basics, though. Hands up. Kill them.
No. First came idioms. Don't play with fire, for example. Go to Tomira, an herbalist. She lives near the crossroads. She will aid you.
Could use...
Need more information about this griffin. Its sex. Why it's abandoned its lair.
Shall I bring you witnesses?
They won't say anything I don't already know. I need to go where your men died. Look around. What's the name of the hunter who found them?
Mislav. He has a hut south of the village, very near the wood. Helpful fellow. A little strange, though.
So long.
Tamira and Mislav. Thanks.
Es sunt jakten.
Active objective. If your current quest has more than one objective, you can choose which objective is tracked by pressing R. Okay. 3D open worlds are still... I used to play a lot of 3D open worlds because of Assassin's Creed. But I've been playing first person open worlds, so it's kind of weird to come back to third person. Fast travel. Once discovered, signposts allow you to travel directly from one location to another. Walk up to a signpost and press A to fast travel. Use L to select a destination marked with a signpost on the map, then press A to travel there. I'll go to this one first because it's... I mean, I could have probably traveled by foot so I could grind some more. Gosh darn it. Okay, I'm just getting used. So up and down are the consumables. What sign do I have active? Igni. So this is the hunter.
Anyone home? Must be out hunting. Trail's fresh. Islov just left home.
I'll play Assassin's Creed on the channel one day, but which one? I don't know. Which one do I feel like replaying? Because I practically played every Assassin's Creed game besides... I mean, besides Unity. I decided not to finish Odyssey because I didn't enjoy Odyssey. Origins and Valhalla. I could try to reinstall Valhalla to see if because my computer recently got upgraded, so I'll see if I can play Valhalla without any issue.
You, Mislav? Shh. Hear that? Wolves? No. Wild dogs. Yes. More dangerous than wolves. I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Ah, I see. You a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Hey, Creaky at Chocolate. Hi.
Sure, but,
if I haven't said it.
I gotta
Hi
kill
yet.
those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Why not?
Sure. Griffin's not going anywhere.
No, dogs might though. So step careful now. Come on.
These dogs been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started, soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man for a chuckle, even butcher a cow. But a dog, a kick in passing, no more. So these stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in scabies. But they, too late, attacked another one.
Dieter.
You know him?
We served at the Lord's Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a stable hand, I was the Lord's hunter. But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Before what?
Before what?
Before they drove me from the village.
What did you do?
Nothing. I'm a freak. Sorry. I'd rather not talk about it.
I'm a freak too.
I'm a freak too.
Aye, but of another kind.
If it's lycanthropy, I can help.
What?
Lycanthropy. Werewolves. Handled a few cases in the past. It's usually a simple curse that...
The Lord's son, Florian, and I... we loved each other.
Oh yeah, that's right, this is the Middle Ages.
Dieter walked in on us in the stables. They drove me away. Florian hanged himself. Lord started drinking, and the estate fell into ruin. That's the long and short of it.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Ancient history now. I was to show you where I found the Nilfgaardians. Come.
Griffin, know anything about it?
Oh, not much. Not my kind of game.
You're his kind, though. Survival instincts alone ought to make you care.
I walk silent through the woods. No griffin can hear me nor spy me.
Just carrying a roasted chicken leg in my pocket.
Was here. One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
I'll be fine.
I'll be fine. Not the first griffin I've dealt with. Not likely to be the last either.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Nilfgaardians were celebrating. Griffin interrupted them. A camp. Ground's black, saturated with blood.
They're over there. Why am I know I'm looking for clues, but I can't find anything right now. It's supposed to be somewhere here. Like, it should be around this circle. Nothing's popping up. Oh, here.
These prints are older and deeper, heavily armored. Nilfgaardians, probably.
Go around then. When jump. Okay. Bees.
Griffin's nest. What remains?
To rest until a specific time, so like a time using.
At least. Corpse is a couple of weeks old. Still alive when the Griffin brought him here. Took a long time dying.
Cause griffins toy with their prey, like he said earlier.
Bones. Horse. Dog. Human. A few months' worth. Female. Larvae in her wombs have already hatched. Been dead at least a week. Other griffin must be a male. Deep cuts over the whole body. Not a drop of blood on the beak or claws. Didn't defend herself. Crept up on her while she slept. Beak tips worn. Gray hairs in the coat.
So they live a long time, 10 to 20.
12 years old.
How 12?
Griffins pair off for life when young. Male must be about the same age. Thick shaft, dense barbs. A royal griffin. Explains why the male I ran into was so aggressive. Hunted the Nilfgaardians down here in the forest first, then started prowling the area.
You've gained an ability point. Press plus. Okay. When you gain a certain number of experience points, you advance to the next level. You get experience points for killing monsters and completing quests. Your ability points every time you receive ability points every time you gain a level. Using these points, you can acquire new abilities or improve ones you already have. An ability color indicates what branch it belongs to. Character development abilities. Use L to select an ability, then develop it by pressing Y. Okay, let's see. Strength training. Marksmanship. What's global warming? It's hard to explain. You can Google it. I know it's tempting to just get swords by increasing the attacks, but whoops. Let's see. Pretty sure there's an ability here that could turn into a flamethrower, not armor. Damage dealt by Igni also permanently weakens enemy armor. Effect scales with sign intensity. Yeah, this is a flamethrower. I'm barely gonna use alchemy, knowing how I am. During the day, vitality regenerates by an additional 10 points per second, while not in combat. At night, 1 point per second. Yeah, that will be useful, so I don't have to spend too much money on food and waste time with meditating. Prepare for combat. Never underestimate your opponent. This rule is at the core of the Witcher's code, and for good reason. Proper preparation has saved many a Witcher's life. It is likewise worth your while to brew potions, concoct oils, or visit craftsmen before engaging in combat. Blacksmiths forge weapons while armorers craft armor. If you expect to battle a strong opponent, you might want to complete some side quests before attacking. This will allow to gain experience and develop your character, giving you a better chance of winning the fight. I feel bad. Everyone feels bad. Yeah, I might grind for a bit. So I'll walk to the next location. And if I run into anything, think about if oh, I'm dead. I should have thought that it was a level 5 wolf. I mean, I killed one with my spell with Igni. I mean, once I get during the Griffin fight, I get my crossbow. I know. I should have saved. Crap, missed. I'm walking there, so... Oh, here I am. I'm pretty sure.
Bad time.
Not at all. Hand me the beggar tickets, the red bloom. Well, well, one versed in herbs.
Probably saying too much, but I know a bit. For instance, that beggar tick's poisonous.
In large doses. Small ones soothe pain and bring forth pleasant dreams. Which is all I can hope to do for her.
Griffin do that?
Griffin do that to her?
Delina. Yes. Attacked her at night. She was walking in the woods.
At night? Through the woods? In wartime?
Meeting a boy. The young, you know, do foolish things for love. Wounds are healing, but she will die. Blood's pooling in her skull. Nothing my brews can do to help.
I could try to help her.
Could try to help her with one of my potions. Swallow can heal internal hemorrhages.
But?
Witcher's potions aren't for humans.
She'll die as it is.
Yes, A peaceful death soothed by your concoctions. If I give her swallow and something goes wrong, the whole village will hear her screams.
I understand. Do as you will.
Looking for buckthorn. Know if it grows anywhere around here?
Bottom of the river, where the channel's widest. But you do know that once out of the water...
It'll stink worse than a week-old carcass. Counting on it. I'm hunting the griffin. Need the buckthorn for bait.
I was thinking... A few years ago we had trouble, drowners under the bridge. The whole village had to pitch in for a witcher. Who now can afford the bounty on a griffin's head?
Captain Peter Sars, something.
Ah, good to know the Black One's looking out for our welfare.
Captain Peter actually does.
Doubt Emperor Emir cares about you, but this captain just might.
Yeah.
Seems like a decent man.
There are no decent men in the army. They're only orders.
Not from here, are you? A lot of bitterness in you. Too much for someone who spent her life in a hut in the middle of nowhere.
True. And you're in a hurry. Elsewise you'd not use bait, just wait for the griffin to attack again.
Believe we could have an interesting conversation.
Maybe next time.
First, Geralt will try to flirt. Quest updates. When one of your quests is updated, a notification will appear on the left screen. If you are not currently tracking the updated quest, you press R to start tracking it. Can I help her? Okay. Oops, wrong button. Mutagen. Bombs. There's a potion called Cat. Swallow. Oh, I think I need to make this. I keep pressing the wrong button. So I need Drowner Brain. I don't know where to find those. Is she a shopkeeper?
Yes?
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can find something.
Fifth essence. Oh, it's pinned. Just need one. Oh, I need 3 more. I need a drowner brain. I mean, it's not pinned, so she doesn't have it. Whoops.
Got any herbs you're willing to sell?
I'm sure I can.
Farewell.
I mean, I did kill a drowner earlier. Oh yeah, riverbed. Whoops.
Should talk to Vesemir.
There's no drowners.
Last time I lend out anything, I swear.
Lost your key, ma'am?
No, not me key. Me pan. It's always sat there empty, this hut. That is, till the night afore the battle. A man arrived, walked right in like 'twere his own. Was standing at me window, peering at the goings-on. He must have eyed me, 'cause next I knew, there he was, coming my way. So, I grabbed me pan, for protection, see? But he just asks all polite. Gran, got any birch bark by chance? Lilac berries or even a few coals? Nay, says I. And you must be right daft to pester folk at night with such foolery. But I sees he ain't listening. Just staring at me pan like a magpie at a cobbler. Lend it to me, Gran. I'll give it back come morn.
Gerald just looks
baffled for what's
confused.
he doing, frying in the dark. But I've got a soft heart, so I gave it to him.
Interesting. Then what happened?
Interesting. What happened then?
Afore dawn, another rode up to the hut. But come morn, only the first fella left. Locked the door, hopped on his horse, and that were all I saw of him, and me pan. 'Twere old, black with soot, not worth much, I suppose, but I've no other. Will you help me, dearie? Bring an old widower pan. I could never break down that door myself. And in truth, I'm afeard to go in any road. Such a stench wafting out. Methinks the other fellow, well, that he's lying there.
Fine. I'll help you.
Never taken on a pan contract. Fine, I'll go in, look around. You should wait here, just in case.
Some objects can be destroyed. Such objects are marked with the ARD sign. Okay.
A corpse explains the stench. His throat, he was garroted. And some old scars. Kind of soldier might have.
What's that, dearie?
Nothing, nothing. Documents, almost entirely burnt. A few pieces still legible.
But when I gab to myself, they say I'm going barmy.
And use L to switch between unread books, burnt papers, and you were arranged to meet you. Show up, I did, risking my life and everything, blasted operation, and ended up standing there. Okay.
The priceless frying pan. Scrubbed clean. Looks like the mystery man didn't need the pan so much as the soot off it to make ink, write letters.
Found the pan, have ye?
Here, your frying pan.
Mine? But mine were black with soot. And I could see myself in this one if I wanted. But them years are past.
It was the soot the man needed. He scraped it off to make ink. Must have had an urgent letter to write. Urgently burned some other documents too.
And the other fellow?
Dead. Round up a few boys and bury him outside the village. Deep, so the necrophages don't dig him up. And take my advice. Don't mention this to the Nilfgaardians.
Hang about! You've earned a token of thanks. Here, sonny, for the road.
These are all the deers I burned. Just stay by the water. So I wanna use that, make that potion. At least this is good, like, alchemy training.
Winds howling. Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
If I can't find any, I'll just continue on with the quest. There's something there. Um, trying to do this one, but I can't find the... I could buy that off her. Actually, where is she? Oh, there. I'll go here. I was pressing A. Exploding bolt. Why are the drowns so hard to find? Those are wolves. Okay, okay, I'm not gonna read those. Okay. So we're looking armor, but I'll take it. Yeah, why drowned so hard to get? I did run into a drown near the military base. Okay, I'll try to get a signpost. Where's the nearest? Right there.
Ah!
Then I'll go by the bridge and see if I can find a drowned.
I'm too old for treks that long. Long trek.
That just automatically played on its own. I think, if I remember correctly, Geralt's like in his hundreds. They're not giving me what I want. I am getting experience though. Yes! Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, I forgot to buy one more flower, so... You always appear out of nowhere.
Go, go. Move it.
Whoa, Master Witcher! Hey, help a fellow traveler!
What happened?
Monsters! Monsters from the swamp! Folks said the road was fraught with peril, but I wouldn't listen. Got my comeuppance now.
Less moaning, more details. What happened, and how can I help? And remember, I don't work for free. Witcher's code and all.
Look dumbfounded.
Well, was on my way to the Black Ones to trade. Suddenly my horse got spooked, ran clear off the road. We hit a bump, I went flying and the horse and cart rolled on. Then I heard bubbling, neighing, slurping. Something came out from the muck, devoured Asher, hooves and all. No doubt my goods are still on the cart, but I'm too afeard to go and see. Thought maybe you...
See ya.
I'm most concerned about a little box. Bring it to me, I beg you.
Fine, I'll go. Let you know if I find that box.
I'll save.
Cart tracks. Rode off into the swamp. Here's the cart. Cart's riddled with arrows. Interesting. I should take a look around. An arrow. Didn't mention this. Square in the neck. Good shot. Either the merchant's got serious memory problems, or he's lying.
See anything else here? Wait. There.
Must be that box he mentioned. Splattered with blood. Human blood.
Oh, and you find the box?
Yeah, found your priceless chest. And someone who looks an awful lot like a cart driver with an arrow through his neck. No dryads in these swamps.
Also,
never known a drowner or a water hack to use a bow. So lacking
he has a
other
bow.
suspects, I'm guessing.
Watch out! Behind you!
There's nothing behind me. I'm a witcher, I'd have heard it. Just like I can hear your heart, which is pounding, like a liar's. Best hope you're a better rider than you are a liar.
Is this a chase scene? Whoops.
That's it, Roach.
Gotta get him out of here.
Oh, he glitched.
Wake up. See? Can't run from the truth. Not even on horseback. Now who are you, and why'd you attack that cart?
Private First Class John Giermer, Temerian 6th Division, 2nd Regiment. Disbanded, but still active. Underground, in the woods. That was a medical transport. I'd be damned if it reached the Black Ones. And the medicine, our lads could use it too. We've many ill among us.
Among us.
You let me go, and they might live and fight once more for a free North.
Take it easy.
Farewell.
Then I'll brew it. Oops, wrong button. Take the potion to the herbalist.
Yes?
Got the potion.
Got a potion for Lena. Swallow.
First sign of spring. Symbol of rebirth. Fitting as names go.
We'll see. Like I said, could harm her. Deeply. Works on me immediately. But I have a faster metabolism.
I have a high metabolism. Does that mean,
her
the
case for a few
potions
days.
work on me?
Why'd you choose this in the end?
decided it was better than doing nothing.
I like you, Witcher. Here. A small gift. For giving a damn.
How much points do I have now? Still haven't leveled up. I'm gonna try level up to level 3 before I return to the main quest. What's here?
Come on.
Oh, I helped that guy. So...
Come on. Come on, Roach.
Faster.
I should save. Below. What's in this house? Why do I keep going there? Crap. Updating. Looks like I'm not gonna level up. I'll do the quest then.
Come on.
Let's go. Whoa there, Roach.
This'll cool the stuffy heat.
Good man. His field is that the other side by the wood.
Wait, where is he?
This boy, did he venture out to inspect his grain anytime soon?
What for? Harvest is a long way off, huh?
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of the Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the griffin for him. What else could he want from two witches? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
I got some info.
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine.
So,
if everything's ready, say the word.
Geralt hates stinking.
I'm No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already. Other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Prepare Thunderbolt potion. Yeah, I know how this works. Uh... No. Wait, why can't I exit? Why can't I exit? I'm pressing B to close. What the? Am I locked? Oops. I need... Fine, I'll get this. There you are. I might need to go a little bit into overtime because this is probably gonna take me a while. So I remember it took me a while the first time.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
A fake sheep.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
This is where we get the crossbow.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes, well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
There it is.
It's closed.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait, take this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
A witcher with a crossbow? We breaking with tradition?
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill.
Roach.
Watch out. It's about to die.
Well, how long are you gonna make me wait?
Oh crap. I'm dead.
Don't let it get away!
Gosh darn it. Come on, game. Yeah, I was using that trap spell. The fire Igni is a lot more useful. Igni is a lot more useful because you saw the amount of damage it did.
Bleeding! It'll weaken soon! Let's go!
Damn it. Not good.
Oh, wrong button. Crap.
How you like that silver?
Not bad.
I still
Though
have a lot to
it
learn.
could stand to improve some things.
Man spends his whole life
Living there?
learning.
Not a witcher, unless he doesn't want to live long. But more on that later. Take the Griffin's head to the Black Ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
Mutagens. You have found a mutagen. Use it to enhance your abilities, or create a special potion called a mutagen decoction? Place mutagens in the appropriate slots to gain a boost to your character. Okay. If an ability does not match the color of the mutagen in its field, it does not increase the... There's the Griffin's head.
Giddy up.
I can fast travel there. Yeah, I can. Ugh. Here. Looks like I'm not going overtime. I could finish it at regular time. Why does your voice sound familiar?
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
No, I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
Oh, no, no! By the gods, no!
These guys. I mean, these guys should always not be trusted. But yeah.
What?
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Fine, I'll take the gold. Hey, level up. Guess it'll be like that sometimes. Okay, let's use that level up. Steady shot. Crossbow bolts deal 25% more damage. Yeah, that could be useful because I could really use the range. It might be stupid because most of the time I use my sword, but I could really use the range sometimes. So the crossbow isn't as useless. I'll fast travel, then I'll end the stream actually. Oh. And I thought I was gonna go overtime. I mean, I might still go a little bit overtime, like a minute or so, but that's about it.
Wolf?
The White Wolf.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they?
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Temeria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
I mean, they're just drunk, so yeah, we'll stay out of it.
What happened to the lilies?
Took them down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the god's wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promised you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
I can see that. It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
I like how we get blamed for this even though we didn't start it.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Yennefer.
Excuses, excuses. You've not changed a bit.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
Why Vizima?
We can talk here. Some
Can I
charming orchards
pause it?
nearby.
No, I can't.
In bloom even.
I'll wait
Almost
until
can't
the
smell corpses.
cutscene ends and I'll end the
Tempting
stream.
proposition. Sadly, I must say no. You see, someone awaits you in Vizima. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
I suppose we'll hear him up.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him out.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer
Plot twist, he was
Yeah,
invited.
I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
This game has a lot of cutscenes. I could have just ended it before I entered the tavern, but here we are.
You know, I had a dream about you recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
It was pretty wholesome,
Just the
actually.
beginning. But then...
But then...
The Wild Hunt.
Dog here!
That's painful. How'd they go around?
Yennefer, how'd they...
We shall talk of this tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
We're gonna be here
After
for
many
a bit
trials
until
and
I could save.
tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
I might put a sensor on.
It must suffice.
Thinkamere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair. Cletwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
Can I No, I have to... Something wrong with my beard?
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify. It's a formality, but one that must be seen to.
Sure. Paperwork's gotta be in order.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth unknown. Parents unknown. Age unknown. All insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
I left Flotsam with Yorvith, commander of a square team.
I don't know the actual answer, I'm
Slayer
just
of
guessing.
monsters and a slayer of men. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again
Why
meddled in the
Why do
affairs
games
of the
have long cutscenes nowadays? Like, yeah, it's good, but yeah.
Not at all. I meddled in a personal affair. Helped Yorvith lift the spell that held Saskia.
Yes. And in doing so, gave Radovid a reason to begin his witch hunts. Congratulations.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
Can I just...
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Any color, as long as it's black.
Black, black, or black?
We do not like garish colors in Nilfgaard. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Okay. So, I hope you guys had fun. Oh, come on!
A shame I have no time.
Never mind, I'll just choose one of these. This one. Oh, I could... Are you sure we can't save? Oh, I can save now. So yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Tomorrow will be Fire Emblem Engage. Sorry if this went a little longer than I thought it would, but what can you do with cutscenes? This is the second stream of the Mayhem Challenge, and I was actually worried that this was gonna be late because updates, but yeah, it looks that wasn't the case. So yeah, I hope you guys had fun, enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope I